Right now on 2K TV, we're ready for All-Star and we're giving you dunks. Go behind.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, they have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And an interesting road for Quinn Snyder. Once the golden child, then the outcast, bounced around, coaching the game he loves. But, Shaq, he has made a stand in Utah.
You know, one of the great defensive minds in the game, young coach. He's worked with the likes of Coach K, Larry Brown, Greg Popovich, Mike Budenholzer. The list goes on.
Well, he's seen it all. He's paid his dues. And bringing the effort and grind back to Utah, which the city he loves so much.
And you know what we haven't even mentioned?
What's that?
The greatest hair in the league. Ooh. Has this guy not got the best head of hair in coaching? I wish that I had the head of hair that Quinn Snyder has.
But it's just on the bottom of your chin.
Oh, I do have kind of, well, no. Yeah.
It's not on the top. It's on the bottom.
Admit it, Shaq. Look at the hair on Quinn Snyder.
Yeah, it's nice.
Ooh, man. Got to have some product in there,
He's got that Steve Alford.
Oh.
Remember, he's got some hair on him.
Oh, yeah.
I think I may be going a little overboard.
We got
He's got
Pat
good
Riley.
hair. Okay,
Ernie,
sorry about that, Quinn.
Pat Riley.
I hear you.
Oh.
Hey, Ernie, that's hilarious.
Oh. And you know what they say about this thing right here?
What's that?
That's facial hair. It grows on you.
Okay, it's not that funny. It's not that funny.
That'll do it for us.
All
Thanks
right.
for tuning in.
We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena, the home of the Jazz, as 2K Sports brings you today's action. Live from Salt Lake City, Utah. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. You look at New York. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way. But listen, they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, and they're doing everything right on both ends of the floor.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Knicks. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cancer. Cowboy is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Knox in at the 3. Tonight's matchup, 2 transition offenses. Steve, over your 14 NBA years, who are some of your favorite teammates to run the fast break with?
You know, one that comes to mind was probably the quickest, Tony Parker. I mean, when he first entered this league, he had jets.
Yep.
The Utah Jazz, their offense, they can go at you from several angles. They have a lot of shot creators and a lot of guys that can put it on the floor. Solid shooting, and they don't get sped up on the offensive end.
And Smitty, with the Jazz offense, they are looking for that corner three.
Yes, indeed. They took advantage of that last season. They took the most corner threes in the league, and they had the third highest percentage from there.
Now here's Gobert. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
What I love is he takes the right angle, affects the shot without fouling.
Here's Cowboy coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Shot clock at 2. And that one is stuffed right through. Well, with the way his dunk went viral when AI was playing in China, you knew that he could draw a fan base. Now he's becoming one of the more popular players in the league.
AI has one of those personalities that just draws you in. Also, from what I've heard, he is very good at making time for the fans. So it's easy to see the rise in his popularity.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area, knows how to get his shot.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Here's Cowboy. He's got 5. To the inside, Cantor.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Shoots from 12. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
And Cantor now top the key. Here's Cowboy, covered by Rubio. Cowboy passes to Porzingis. To the middle, it's stolen by Gobert, and the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I think I got 2.
I just don't know how you defend Donovan Mitchell. He's a dangerous offensive player, and he's learning how to get to the free throw line.
I do not lose any.
And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports. And you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
You really like him setting the tone early. Physical, challenging guys to stop him.
Now here's Crowder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Favors. Knicks with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
They did a good job of controlling the tempo, playing at a speed that suits their offense.
Why did he suddenly fucking run inside?
He blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Just so he can fucking give that up.
Puts up a 3, and that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Cowboy. Cowboys got 10 points in the game.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Nobody playing on him.
Another miss by Utah.
Nobody fucking playing on him and man-to-man.
The Knicks with the lead.
That's nice.
The pass to Knox. To the middle. Here's Cowboy, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I love how
they get Derek Favors.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, right around this time of the season, Smitty, it's easy to lose focus. Talk about how players keep themselves
Not about
motivated
winning or losing.
to bring it
It's about
every
whether or not
night?
the
That to
game
me would seem
seems
very difficult.
realistic.
It is, and I think you got to set those little small goals. I think on one of our teams, our goals was after the All-Star break, you can see we were starting to get into that funk, and what we said was, let's not lose 2 games in a row for the rest of the season. Those type of small goals keeps everybody engaged.
Do you put the season in terms of every 20 games, every 10 games? How do you measure it to kind of pace yourself?
I think most teams do it in a block of 20s. Like you said, you kind of go a block of 20s and see if you can go, 75% in those games. And that's where you start to see the great teams that do that.
It's good to know. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
The game doesn't like it when you dribble on it.
And that one misses. And Utah making a change here. Brooks is checked in.
The game doesn't like that. So you notice I'm
Good on the
missing
second
fucking
free
free
throw.
throws and shit with this
Quinn
goddamn
Snyder,
shot
one of the
creator.
more
I'm
serious
missing
and
free
intense
throws
coaches in the
with a
NBA.
mid-range
He has an
dead
MBA
on.
and a law degree. Takes a very measured approach to coaching, and it fits the team perfectly.
Now here's Crowder. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Rubio. Works for 3. That shot off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And Steve, you talk about Snyder's intensity, perhaps has one of the sternest faces on the sideline.
That intensity has translated to his defense. He's rebuilt the team on that end. The Jazz players have followed his lead. They play with toughness.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Their focus wasn't there in that one. Same with the shot selection.
I've seen worse shooting nights, but this was pretty bad, and it obviously cost them the game.
Jazz trail by 6. Outside Favors. Pass to Gobert. He kicks to Rubio. To stop the
What the
drought,
fuck?
here's
My guy
Favors.
just doesn't get
It's
over.
tipped. Here's Cowboy. He's got 15. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here's Rubio. Tight defense on him. And Favors has it in the corner. Over Porzingis. That's short off the rim. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They have a 9-point lead. That pushes it to double digits. Cowboys got 21.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He said they have to do a good job of moving their feet defensively. That's the only way they're going to avoid getting dunked on. He said they also want to turn guys who are slashers into jump shooters. We'll see if that works, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Porzingis with the steal. On the wing, Hardaway. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Utah calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Favors. Royce O'Neal comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio. Here's O'Neal. The offensive rebound. New York leading by 14. Passes it to Cowboy. Lets it fly. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 23 points in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
O'Neal dishes to Burks. There's the pass to Exum. Trains the three-pointer. Exum's got himself on the board
You don't
with
really
3
have
there.
a choice.
A tremendous threat off the dribble. Dante trying to become consistent in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Cowboy. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Now here's Gobert. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now, here is O'Neal. Hezonja defending. O'Neal with it. Over Porzingis. And that one goes long.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Here's Cowboy. 25 points in the game. Feeds it to Cantor. It's
What
stolen
the
by
fuck,
Gobert.
man? Like, he just stands there on the inside. and just
Exum
lets it
finds
get
Gobert.
Fucking garbage.
Now Burks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Exum
Why
passes
was that
to Gobert.
so late?
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Cantor. And a wide open look for Lee.
Don't do that.
No good on the
Fucking
triple.
idiot.
Jazz trail by 15.
I'm telling you,
And
that's like
Cowboys
they
gonna
do
pick
that
up the foul.
sometime. It's like an
That
automatic.
is his first foul of the game. Burke,
Like, you
he's
got to
checked in
steal,
for
you
Cowboy.
weren't supposed to get, so they just give it back to you.
So Utah
garbage,
going with an
man.
almost entirely
There's
new
so
group
much
here.
of this game.
Derek
that just-
Favors checked in
it's
for
not
Gobert.
about whether or not
Crowder
you
comes
got
in
beat
for
on
Cephalosha.
something. It's about
Donovan
garbage.
Mitchell's checked in
It's
for
about,
Royce O'Neal.
does it
And
feel
Ricky
real
Rubio
at
subbed in
all?
for Exum.
Nope, not
And
even
then for
the
New York,
slightest bit.
Cowboys checked in for Lee. And it's Moutier
Porzingis,
in
get
for
on
Trey
him.
Burke. And New York, looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cantor. Cowboy is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. And it's Hezonja in at the 3. Utah's gotten into
Porzingis
trouble
has
with the
the
3 ball in the
inside.
second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5
Gets out
attempts.
rebound.
Shot by Crowder, no good. The Knicks leading
You know
by
what
15.
he does?
Here's
is a lot more
Porzingis.
than just shoot threes.
Sinks that one from the
Like, what
post.
fuck?
Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
I'm sure
Early in
the
this
stats
quarter,
are
he's
all
been
fucked
aggressive and selective with his shots.
They pretty much
Tremendous
stayed, like,
efficiency.
And Rubio
10
kicks to
players in
Crowder.
this game,
Here's
good
Mitchell.
stats, and the
No
rest of
good.
it was
And they
garbage.
can't put an end to this drought.
His lack of
Literally
consistency with his
everybody
shot
else in the
tonight
game
has held them back.
Here's Cowboy, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Hezonja. Here's Cowboy. 6 on the shot clock. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit
Don't try that
perfection.
bullshit with me. I
And
know
each
what you're
bucket
doing. You're
at
trying to
this
lock
point
down.
feels
They do
like
the
a
same
backbreaker.
thing over and over
Showing
again, and
no
it's not
mercy.
like,
Double-digit
oh, you
lead
gotta be kidding me.
and still put.
You gotta be kidding me. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That shit is still in the fucking game. It's not about him making the shots. Watch Cantor. Watch Cantor and watch what he does. He's gonna block me out. I'm through him and the other dude, right? I'm in front of him. The other dude is passing. I should go right through this. I need a different point of view. Because this is the garbage that I'm talking about. And you see that? It pushes me to the back side. I'm through them. I'm clearly running straight towards this dude. I hit the guy passing when he passes. If I hit triangle right after that, right after I get past him, it's a block, at least a defended shot. You do not have to be right up on somebody all the fucking time to defend a shot. It's fucking a retarded theory, and it's not basketball. This is 10 times worse because look. Why? Why? I don't have that quick of fucking hands. My thumbs are not that quick to come back off Cantor and literally just, no. I want the rebound. Like, really? No. It forced me down low. I was coming straight through, and it just boggles me right there. It just, like, freezes me. And so I'm stuck in this little mid area while this dude takes a shot, and then it forces me low. And Canner actually shoves me off. If you watch Canner's arms, watch his arms. He actually will push behind him. See? And that animation is what's pushing me back behind him. It's scripted. It's bullshit. I didn't make the perfect play, but I didn't make a horrible play, and I easily could have gotten over there to at least get a contested shot. But the game's like, no. That's a freebie. That's why nobody is going to buy 2K20. Like, you do realize that, like, 2K17, when Division 1 came out, 2K's, like, their whole shit just crashed. And that's why we got the overinflated fucking everything is monetized 2K18. Because they needed somebody to pay for a game that didn't make its money back the year before, after 2K16 did really well. You've done it to us again. We're past 6 months into release of this game, and it is still absolute garbage. Just scripted as fuck. And not like, oh, well, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. No, like every time you can tell exactly why you didn't, you know, win, or you didn't win that play or whatever. And it's because of bullshit like this, where I did the right thing and the computer just forces me to do the wrong thing. This is why nobody's going to buy 2K20. They're all going to be invested in Division 2. Because Division 2, 6 months into their first release of Division 1, they actually started fixing shit. You have fixed nothing but your monetization. That is the only fucking thing you're worried about. And that's why you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail because you're a bunch of faggoty ass bitches who only care about your pocketbooks. You don't know shit about basketball. You don't know at all how it works. I have no clue how you have a fucking 2K league based around this game. Are you serious? How can anybody in the 2K league claim they're good at anything? They're playing this forced bullshit. It's garbage. It's fucking garbage. It's absolute goddamn garbage. This is the last 2K game I will ever buy, and if they don't fix it, I guess that's it.
I did on him.
Drills the three-pointer.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And being a part of one of the better draft classes of all time, Steve, I think you would agree, is Donovan Mitchell.
2017 was a deep
draft.
Featured tremendous talent at the top. Mitchell was a late riser on most people's boards, but still couldn't crack the top 10.
The other team will just
Rubio dishes to Burks.
Even though it's Utah, it doesn't fucking matter. It's because I got too far ahead too fast and the game's scripted as fuck.
The three ball. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Cowboy. And that one hits back iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that. Open, lucky break there.
I'm shooting 83%,
for an
but
injury
suddenly
report.
I'm cold.
He informed me that it looks like a strained
awesome.
calf muscle, but
That's
he didn't have any further details. We're well into this season, and that is the last thing this team needed. That's going to make things much harder for them down the road. Kevin?
Thanks for checking in, DA. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process.
Nice.
They want him back
they'll just give it
as
right
soon
back
as
to him.
possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
This game is so scripted.
And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
How did he get around Porzingis?
Outside,
Around
Porzingis. Mudiay kicks to Porzingis.
And then right back on me. Without
Pass
question.
to Cowboy. Lays it up.
How did I do that? How does that make any sense? How does that make any fucking sense? You have a $250,000 league based around this. Explain that. Explain that. Okay, so clearly I'm rotating around his left side, right? Let's take it real by real. So I should have him on the left side, right? Nope. I just go right through him. I literally just went right through him. Like, oh, you went too far. And look at his animation. He's like, what the fuck? Look at this. Look at this. I'm inside of him. I'm inside of him right now. This is what guys are getting paid $250,000 to win or lose. And then they're going to, like, brag about it. And be like, look how good I am. Really? You're so good at this. This is like racing on Daytona with no engines. Like, this shit just doesn't work. How can you brag about how good you are? Oh, I came off my player. Literally, look at this. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm inside of him. We should have babies now. Like, this is... Oh, I love the camera, too. The camera no longer just goes left to right. It either zooms in or does whatever. It just tries to fuck up the whole angle every time. The camera's totally fucked at this point. Rotating to my left and his left. Right? Up. It's like, it's not even like a full, I'm tapping. It's not even a full fucking, whatever you would call it, a clip or whatever. It's just literally like, I'm rotating around. He actually blocks me out, but it doesn't matter, because it's scripted. And I have higher stats, so I get to make it. It doesn't matter what defense he plays.
Cowboys got 29 in the game.
And
So
at
many
the offensive
fucking ways,
end, he's
man.
done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Like,
Rubio finds Crowder. Mitchell wide open. No good on the three.
by the way, if you're not
They have
facing
been
a
board
three-pointer,
dominant
just
in
leave
this
them open
game. That's
every fucking
definitely been a
time.
factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Cowboy. Burks pulls it in. Jazz trail
Even though
by
it was the
16.
same fucking shot.
They need a good
All right,
offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis
Telling
can be
you, if you're
very
not facing a
disruptive
three-pointer,
on D.
leave
Not
him
easy
open.
to get the shot off
'Cause he'll
over
miss every
that
time.
huge frame.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his
Apparently,
shots this
I
quarter.
do too.
But
Why
he was
fucking
red hot in
open?
the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
I just mashed
Pass to Mitchell.
the skill
Good on the
button.
bucket.
I
Mitchell's
just
got 16
literally
points.
blocked that.
You know,
no
he had a
question.
hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see
This
if the
game is
defense
so
makes an
fucked
adjustment.
up.
And the Knicks
It's
decide
so
to take their
fucked up.
first time out here.
This entire thing, like, I'm not even kidding. We can just do this the whole game. We can literally do this the whole game.
When you were in the game.
We can call out every little thing. Because this game is like, are you serious? Like, this is 2K19.
That was a D. Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, I didn't beat him, but I get a free layup because I got on the side. Like, it just doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Everything about this game is fucking scripted garbage.
After the made shot from
How can you be in 2K19 and still be doing this?
Crowder feeling it out a bit.
He can't shoot threes. I don't give a shit. I'm not leaving your guy wide open. What the fuck was that? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I told you, if you're facing a guy who can't shoot threes, just leave him wide open. Just leave him wide open, because he'll just keep shooting.
The Jazz shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense.
He can't even make layups. What a bitch.
Launches it.
Apparently I can't make wide open fucking anything. It's because I'm cold after the one miss, that's right. Oh, I love the steal. He goes to his fucking right, even though the dude's on his left. That makes sense.
He also was very good distributing the
Must not have been scripted for me to get a steal there.
Engaged all night.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the miss from Ricky Rubio. Lasagna, the pass to Cowboy.
Oh, easy points. Easy points.
That one, no good.
Oh, he actually missed it for once. Usually when I crowd him, he actually makes it. I don't even play this off of like what basketball would be like at this point. I just play it off of what I know the game's scripted to do.
And that one falls from Allen. And Utah making a change here.
Oh, it's so aggravating. It's so aggravating. Ugh. This is going to be my last game. This is just... I have tried and tried. You can look at my channel. I have tried to play this game, and it just... It doesn't even feel like a video game. It really doesn't. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, with the replay I just showed, clearly it's not an esports game, and it shouldn't be. The fact that they actually have a league based around this is a joke. I mean, you can just... I don't know. I spent way too much money on this game. I really did. Like, I regret every bit of it. I really do. I mean, like, $600 plus on this fucking game. And I regret every bit of it. It's become like an obsession. Like, there should be a 2K Anonymous or something. For like, oh, your build sucks and you built 7 more? Like, you need to talk to somebody. Yeah, well, there's a group. Oh, look at that, wide open, and he still missed. No, pass it down. God damn, Porzingis, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. It was actually supposed to be a shove. It wasn't a shot, but he just decided to fucking shoot. Yep. 3 of them just sitting in the paint. Let's count that shit down. Let's count that shit down. Because now that I'm looking at it, that was a 3 in the key for sure, and at least a 3-second sit. So wait a minute. You got 27 down there. Who is that? Who is that? That's Gobert. Yeah, okay. Gobert, who's like suddenly this year, he's a goddamn like 90-something overall. Okay, whatever. So let's count. Well, that's not Gobert that's in there, but all right. All right, so he's in the paint, right? Let's count him when he gets in the paint. Watch. I guarantee it's going to be like 10 seconds. So he's in the paint. You see left foot, Gobert, 27, in the paint. He's still in the fucking paint. Anybody see this? He's still in the fucking paint. Never left the paint. There. Now he's out of the paint. How's that not 3 seconds? How's that not 3 seconds? That's 2 passes and a shot before he jumped out. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 4. It's scripted. It's scripted. It just does whatever it wants when it wants. It doesn't matter what you do. This game is garbage. It's absolute garbage. And if you just force it like to the rim and you have any type of inside game, you score like almost every time and you can just win every game. So there's still a spam. It's not like the game's like, oh, you can't win anymore. No, you just gotta spam the inside every single time. Don't shoot, don't pass, don't dribble. Just spam the fucking inside and you can win the game. Because this is basketball. This is basketball. Literally like 20 years after the first release of a basketball video game, this is what we got.
Rebound differential, one more reason why they're in control.
Shot from 16, and the shot goes.
This is what we got.
Cowboys got
all right.
In the game.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
This has to be, I mean, if 2K doesn't go down as like the worst video game of the year.
Dishes it to Mitchell.
Nice coverage. Nice coverage. Everybody, like, did anybody see that? Like, I'm telling you, it's every play is like this. I pulled over in front of him. That's why he stopped. And then the minute I pulled back, he's like, oh, nope, but the rest of your team isn't playing defense. Watch. Okay, so he sets the pick. My guy sets the pick. Homeboy doesn't even get caught on it. He actually rotates right with him, right? But he just stands there facing the wrong way. Look at number 3. What's he doing? What the fuck is he doing? And he's just like, yeah, I'll get over there soon enough, right? And you watch his hesitation. Well, it was more visible to me. I was in the middle of playing it, and I saw him stop and then go. And that's because I pushed to the left and then jerked it back to the right to get back on my man because I thought he was about to pass. It's not playing team basketball. It's playing me basketball. It's looking at me and saying, what are you about to do? And I'm just going to get blocked by everybody because that's what they do now. Everybody just hangs out on the inside. This game is garbage. It's fucking garbage. I don't even want to play no more. I'm done. I don't even want to fucking play no more. Like, I get people watching because they want to see whatever. Like, I don't even know who still watches this game. And to be honest, the kind of people that, like, still want to watch 2K games and think they're going to see something special are fucking stupid. I don't need those subs. I'm out. This game's garbage.